hits allowed by Pineda, and the velocity seemed to be down a tick. What were you seeing from him overall tonight in his return?
Yeah, I'm seeing the same things, and I think the velocity with Mike does fluctuate a little bit at times. So we've seen him pitch real well at 88 to 90 at certain times, but I think the ability for him today to feel his breaking ball was a little off. I think his slider was not doing what he wanted it to do. The changeup looked pretty it was a solid pitch and got some use out of it. And he can pitch around the zone, as we know, with his fastball. But I think when he missed, he got hurt. And I think that the slider just it wasn't quite where he was looking for it.
Much tougher does it make it for him? I think 5 of the 6 leadoff hitters he faced got on. Did it feel like he was just kind of trying to pitch himself out of those situations?
Yeah, that makes it really hard. Doesn't matter who you're facing, when it is. If you are having trouble getting the leadoff hitters out, you're going to be forced into these throwing a lot of high intensity type, max effort type, pitches in those types of situations, and it does wear on you over the course of a start. And it's hard to have your best stuff when you're in the stretch a lot of the game too. I think that's a pretty reasonable thing to say, but obviously not. The highest quality of Mike's starts. He gives us a lot of good starts. The thing about it is, for much of the start too, he got us through 5 and had 3 runs. I think they had 3 runs maybe on the board at that time, or something right around there. I mean, he kept us in the game despite not having his best stuff today. But we kept sending him on out there because we didn't want to go to our bullpen at that point. We wanted to try to get an extra inning or 2 out of Mike if we could. And I think we ended up in the situation we were. And then D-Law and Caleb, I mean, they came in and did a pretty good job cleaning things up for us.
Hey, Rocco, you guys have had 6 games against these guys the last 2 weeks, and I know it's a team that you're going to be competing with. How would you kind of characterize what it's been like to go through this with them, winning 5 of the 6, and where it puts you guys in the standings?
Yeah, they're a really good team. We know that. They're also not at their best right now either. You look around the field, that's not their lineup that they normally run out there. But their guys they've continued to go out there and play hard and come up with some big hits and some unlikely guys that aren't there at the beginning of the year but are helping them in a lot of big ways. But I think a lot of their success really comes down to the way they pitch this year. I mean, they have a lot of guys in their rotation. They get several all-stars. Their bullpen does a good job. They have some good arms. They go out there and compete very well and hold the opposition down. I think that's been the biggest challenge for us against them. It's going out there and facing those good arms and competing against those guys. That you can see why they win games. They're a good team.